Hey guys, and welcome to my stimulus package update and stimulus check update. Wow, I haven't said those words in so long. I want you guys to know that I missed you more than you missed me, and I'm happy I'm back here for you with another video just to give you my perspective on everything that's been going on.
This is where we just had this proposal here from the Democrats yesterday that they're saying that the oil companies are gouging us, and that they just proposed a bill yesterday to issue quarterly stimulus checks to the American people by taxing oil companies, because the oil companies are posting record profits higher than they ever had, of billions, tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, and because they're gouging us. So here's the thing here is that oil has come down pretty dramatically. I mean, this was over $130 a barrel. Now it's at $109 and $112. This has been coming down for days. And gas is still going up. Gas and diesel is still going up. But yet the price of oil has been coming down for days. Again, so is oil, are the large oil companies gouging us? You can also see this other headline here. Big Oil is planning $38 billion in buybacks this year. If you don't know what that means stock buybacks. That's where they're going to buy $38 billion in stock buybacks for their stock shareholders. That's good if you're a stock shareholder in oil companies, but that just shows you that how much money they have, because what Democrats say that they're taking advantage of the American consumers. And this is why they want to tax oil companies and give it back to the American people by issuing quarterly stimulus checks. This is an actual bill that was just written and proposed by Democrats just yesterday. I just did a full video on this with the full details on this, more details on this. I'll link you to that video here at the end of this video. But I also want to tell you about this that was just proposed. We're seeing more and more states as well that are proposing anti-inflation stimulus checks. And this is a big one, and we're seeing more and more states do this. Governor Gavin Newsom from California proposes a rebate check, which is a stimulus check. It's a check, whether it's a rebate check, stimulus check, or just a check. It's money in your pocket from California to counter surging gas prices. Yeah, so anti-inflation stimulus checks. Check this out. Governor Gavin Newsom, a Democrat, told Californians that he was working on a potential rebate check to offset the escalating costs of gas prices as prices broke historic records across the country. He said, "No one's naive about the moment we're living in, with high gas prices and the geopolitical uncertainty that's fueling them," Newsom said during his State of the State address. "I'll be submitting a proposal to put money back in the pockets of Californians to address rising gas prices." California's gas prices, among the highest in the country, top $5.44 per gallon, soaring above the national average, which is now $4.33 a gallon. Yeah, California has some of the highest prices in the country. The state's prices were the highest ever recorded in the country's history, according to the American Automobile Association. Acknowledging that he and his colleagues had already proposed a pause to the state's gas tax increase in January, Newsom said, "Now it's clear that we have to go further," or farther, same thing. He says despite his commitment to offering some relief at the pump for Californians, the governor stressed that one thing we cannot do is repeat the mistakes of the past by embracing polluters. Such mistakes, he explained, would include drilling more oil, which he said would lead to more extreme weather, more extreme drought, and more wildfires. You can let me know your thoughts on that. But we do know at least the wildfires are a very big concern in California. Anybody that lives in California knows those wildfires are really bad there. He says, quote, "In the past few years, we've seen whole communities nearly wiped off the map. We need to be fighting polluters, not bolstering them. And in the process of doing so, freeing us once and for all from the grasp of petro-dictators." I assume he's talking about Putin there. He says, to reduce daily dependence on fossil fuels, California will need to accelerate clean technology development, as well as maintain its dominance in electric vehicle sales and manufacturing, according to the governor. One way to help bolster this effort would be tapping one of the world's largest lithium reserves in the state's Imperial Valley, which would secure a critical component of the state's or of the supply chain for batteries. So without going too far into the whole climate change argument, that's not really the whole point of this video, but he did go a little bit into that, so you can let me know your thoughts on that. But California does really struggle with those wildfires there, especially, and the pollution there in LA. If you've ever been to LA, it's especially bad there, and that's why they have changed their gas there to have a special blend there. And the wildfires there, I mean, if you've ever watched the news, they literally have wildfires in California every year that just devastate entire areas. So, he's from I'm not from California. If you're from California, you can weigh in on that in the comment section. But I think the more important thing, or at least I wouldn't even say the more important thing here, but what we're talking about is these major headlines is that California, or the governor of California, proposes rebate checks for California to counter surging gas prices. And California has like $40 or $50 billion in their war chest. And remember that they issued stimulus checks last year to over 27 million people. That's a lot of people. And the Democrats on the federal level, Congress, have unveiled a plan to issue quarterly stimulus checks to Americans by taxing oil companies posting huge profits. And gas prices is going up here by the day, even though the price of oil has actually been going down. I know we see green here a little bit. That's because it just fluctuated up a little bit. But if you've been watching here, this was over 130. It was actually I think it actually hit 137 or 139 briefly. We're down to 109 and 112. Now, of course, this fluctuates every day, so it's not like we can't go back up or go back down. But we're significantly down from the highs. I mean, we're down $20 a barrel plus. And yet gas is still going up. Gas is still going up. So the question is, why is gas still going up here when oil has been down for days here?
Alright guys, this is all I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really missed you. Hopefully I'll see you here again very, very soon. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about here in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos for you. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.